But want to make a quick video on the simplest and easiest way to shower down after surfing. And this can also be applied to after a lot of outdoor activities and even kitchen and camping cook-up and outdoor kitchen activities. I wanted to make this because I myself have bought something in the past way more expensive, such as this rinse kit. And I have also seen some wild stuff that guys are out there using. Mainly they're promoting it. I don't know how many people actually buy these things, but I think they get reached out to by, paid advertisers who manufacture this stuff. Like, for example, one of them is like an instant hot water, gas powered hot water heater for the bush, for outdoors, for surfing. And it's like, you've got a heating element that's like the size of a huge shoebox or a backpack. Then you've got to bring a propane canister. Then you need a water reservoir. Then you got to pipe all this stuff up together with hoses and turn it all on. I mean, it's come on, it's people. I notice in this outdoor thing, a lot of people spend tons of money getting ready for the outdoors, and then they forget to actually go outdoors. So I find the simplest things are the easiest, and I want to show you those now because what I found, at least for post surf shower and even camp kitchen cleanup and other kind of outdoor activity shower. I like this thing. It is cool. I've used it like 3 times. It is just really complicated. I mean, it's not that complicated, but it's got a lot going on. I mean, there's pumps, there's pressure regulators, there's a heater, there's a heating element. You got to have electricity. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. There's just a lot going on, and it's not very simple, and I tend to just reach for what's simpler. So first and foremost, this thing I just thought up, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, and this is literally the same one I've had for that whole time, for at least 5 years. It's a 1-liter water bottle, and I just took a knife, kind of like one like I have here on my keychain that's got a very sharp point, and I just took it like this and just went back and forth and just took my time and poked a few holes in the top, 3 holes actually, in the top of this bottle. And I've been using this for 5 years. I've used this for hundreds, maybe thousands of different cleanup tasks in my truck while camping, after surfing, after running cross country, after hiking, after mountain biking. The uses are endless, cleaning up a quick shot to the rear view mirrors or rear view camera to clear it from salt or dirt, just really everything. And it's just so dead simple. You just fill it up with water and you just squeeze, and there you go. I mean, it's like a little shower. And I leave a few gallon jugs of water in my truck and just fill it up as it gets empty. It's perfect. It's so much nicer to have this versus not having it. Like, if there's a half hour or an hour, 45-minute drive home after a nice cross-country run, and your legs are coated in mud and you're just covered in sweat, and I just do it like a normal surf shower, just strip down to the waist, take a towel. I always have 3 or 4 towels in my truck, and put a towel around your waist and just shower the upper body, and then strip down below the waist beneath the towel, obviously to be discreet, and then you can just fill this thing up to the top and just blast your undercarriage, and you're good. You're clean. You're rinsed off, and that's how I typically shower in the outdoors when I don't have a proper shower. So, and I'll use this year round myself, without any issues. Now, for deep winter surfing, post surf shower, I can still use this, no problem. It's a lot better than nothing, even though, and it's actually, even though the water might be 40 or 50 from the truck, um, it's still a lot warmer than the ambient air temp and water temp surfing here in the mid-Atlantic, where it can be, the water temperatures will be in the 30s and the air temperatures will be well below that many times. And then I go to this if I want something a little more luxurious, and it's just a Coleman cooler for like $10. And, it's really simple. I almost feel like I shouldn't even explain it because it would be maybe insulting to people's intelligence because it's so simple, but it's really simple. You just put hot water from the tap in there, as hot as it'll get from the bathtub. Usually I just fill it up in the bathtub. If I want it super hot, I'll fill it up like 3/4 of the way full, and then I'll boil like a quart of water and pour that into the top. Usually don't even need to do that. Usually that extra step is not needed. And then, just screw the cap on, and I've got hot water for many, many hours. And post-surf, if you're getting out of the frigid ocean, to dump this thing over your head is like bliss. I mean, it is really nice, cheap, dead simple, like so few points of failure. It can, this thing is built pretty solid, I guess, for being built out of plastic and rubber. You can see even the handle is all twisted just from years of use, but still hasn't broken yet. Not a lot to go wrong here, and lots of upside, lots of benefit. So just wanted to provide a couple of alternatives to these fancy, kind of super complicated, whiz-bang solutions that are out there for showering outdoors. And these ones have served me well, and they're real simple. Peace.